The storms yesterday left behind some major damage to some neighborhoods in Richmond, including parts of Church Hill. This was the scene last night after those storms rolled through, and today residents and utility crews were out assessing the damage. Deborah Bridges was there as neighbors surveyed the destruction left behind, and she shows us how one neighbor is looking out for some of the people impacted.
The couple living in this home behind me on Oakwood Avenue is safe after a tree fell right into their home, a scene people living here in the neighborhood say they've never seen before.
It was like a dream and a nightmare. It's surreal. It still is.
From debris on the streets to branches on the road and trees falling on top of homes, these scenes became reality for people living in Church Hill after Saturday's storms.
I've never seen anything like this.
Deborah Bridges lives on Oakwood Avenue. She was home when those storms rolled through, leaving behind a trail of destruction.
When I went in my backyard with the wind and the rain going around and around, I said, let me come back in the house, and I always have my door open. I opened my door and to this.
A tree uprooting from a sidewalk, falling right into this brick home. Deborah says her auntie lives in this house.
I got here in 2013, and before my mother passed, the missus was very close to my mother.
The couple was inside the home when the tree fell, but thankfully, Deborah says they didn't get hurt. 12 hours after the storms, cars drove by to look at the damage and check on their neighbors. The tree is still sitting in this home as branches lay smashed through the roof and fence. It's a similar scene down the road on 36th Street. This tree fell in between two houses, taking the sidewalk and fence with it.
I was totally amazed.
Norman Farrington lives across the street from the house. He says it's vacant, joining others out surveying the damage across the area.
Anything can happen at any time, you know. I mean, I look at this as being an act of God, and we have no control over that.
As the cleanup continues in Church Hill, Bridges says she is keeping an eye on her auntie's home as she joins others uniting to help their neighbors.
It's what we should do for people in need. I mean, how many people have a home that has a tree sitting in it? I can't even imagine what this is like.
Bridges says the couple is staying at a hotel for the moment, and she says they're getting help from the Red Cross. On your side in Richmond, Deborah Bridges, NBC 12 News.
Very scary.